Coach Gonzalo here from Krav Maga Self-Defense for All. Today we'll be looking into how to use a boxing bag for Krav Maga self-defense. Why? Well, first of all, why Krav Maga and why not something else? Krav Maga is a very effective system that allows you to learn how to defend against any kind of attack or threat without putting your life in danger. How different it is from all the other systems, I don't know all the other systems, but I do know that specifically to Krav Maga and with my 30 years of experience across multiple martial arts as well and in other contact systems, things where people fight, okay, and in altercations, Krav Maga is extremely effective. We try to take the closest path to the attacker. So Krav Maga is this, I'm going to say this comprehensive method on teaching you how to defend yourself. Today what we'll see, because during COVID times and even I would say without COVID times, people buy a boxing bag. Could be one of these or one of these. So this is a long bag, a shorter bag, more of a boxing one of a Muay Thai or kickboxing one. Mostly because you see that I can kick in here, okay? And in here, for me to kick, I'll be able to kick at the waist level. Either one or the other, or a standing bag. For the case, it's whatever bag you have at home, okay? And I'll put some links later on for bags that we have. But why is it important to practice striking techniques? Because a strike could be a punch, an elbow, a headbutt, a knee, a kick, depending on the kick, delivers kinetic energy, okay? And that energy, that is essentially the speed of my limbs, okay, and the mass hitting something allows you to knock out someone, knock out or cause damage. That's it. It's getting this, my hand, against the face, and with that strike, you should be able to cause pain. The moment you cause pain, it's possible that the person goes away. Some people have really good shins, so that might not be exactly the case. But again, most common scenarios, trained or untrained people, you hit, and that will allow you to get out of there, okay? Strike and getting out. Now let's, specifically for Krav Maga, what we are in most cases asking is for you to go in, okay? Avoid defending and counter around here because that gives, I'm going to say, advantage to who's on the other side. If someone's just throwing bombs at you or pushing you, and the more time you stay in here with your hands up, the more time he has to find other holes in your defense, in your head, in your torso, in your legs. So we want to be very explosive and striking the vital areas of the body. Vital meaning around here, the central line. That's pretty straightforward. And of course the ears. Now, how do you practice that? And what's most important? What's available for you? The hands, okay? The hands and the boxing bag. Of course, if you have boxing gloves, you can strike with the knuckles, okay? These are over here. But I would advise for self-defense that you use the palms, okay? Either in here, using the palm in a circular motion, like this, or the palms in a forward motion going up, as much up as possible. Here. The palms, the palm, and then moving from this to here, the elbows. Circular or forward. Forward is really more technical, so a circular elbow will be easier. Just rotate, making sure that you hit with the bone in that direction. If you are starting, it's okay to leverage just mass forward, okay? Here. So we have So again, we have the palms, here, here, with the big power slap. One side, I'll show it from this side, with my rear hand, and there. Okay, have the elbows. Then we have the knee, and the knee, you can think about the knee as going all the way to the groin, from there, and then from here, so move from here, we have the shin over here, in this direction, okay? Having our shin contacting the groin, like I'm gonna call it a soccer kick, not really a soccer kick, think about that as a golf club. Having my leg in there, pressing the shin. And then of course, the ball of the foot. From here, having my ball of the foot, either pushing or hit. I'll show this on this side. Ball of the foot. That's in this line, okay? All of these movements can be either, we're gonna call it linear, okay, but in a straight line, or they go around. It's called a roundhouse, or a cut kick. From here, that direction. Same thing with the knee, and with the knee around, the same way that we did with the elbow. We can also use our head for a headbutt, contracting the shoulders and bring the head in that direction. There are many, many combinations that we can use, meaning the hands, and then the leg, and then the knee. But mechanically, you want to observe that in the back. Meaning, if I'm punching someone in the head, striking someone in the head, it's likely that these hands go up and this mass goes back. So what do? You follow from the head to the ground. Important things in how do you practice. Now that you know, starting from here, well, in fact, we went from the head to the hands, to striking with the palm, with the elbow, with the knee, with the shin, with the ball of the foot. Then for the roundhouse, we've done all of those two areas, okay? How do you practice that? Okay, so when you think about this, I would say start with the hands. Start by raising your hands high and then working your straight line attacks. The footwork should not be standing in here, because that means that if I strike, someone can come in. Your footwork is to approach the target, to keep going in. And how do you exit out of there? Turn. Or press forward. Avoid going back, because that just means that in a fight, in something you are going back. That allows that partner over there, that person over there to start going forward. That's not good for us, because we will have 4 limbs against us, at least. Again, so let's practice. Let's do this for 10 repetitions, moving forward in here. The hands are up, maintain my shoulder, up. Let's call it 1 rep, this. Standing to the side. Do it in this back. The hands are up. I'll move to the side. Again, to the other side. Again, the other side. That's just in case you are using 2 strikes. Sometimes we need more, because either the person goes back or you need to inflict more damage. And do it again. 1, 1, 1, 1. All them in a continued motion, okay? Let's do 3 reps of these. The hands go. Call it 1 rep. Always changing your angle, facing the attacker. Facing the bag. In there. Let's exit to the other side. In there. More. In there. Every time that you strike, maintain the protection high. So that's one way to use the hands. Now, It's also true that we've seen this in the mechanical side. If I get hit like this, I expose my groin. Let's take advantage of that, okay? So if you do this as your, sorry, from this side, as your mat with the hook, as your mass is here, let's deliver that knee. Do it with me. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You just rotated, deliver the knee. Remember, continuous motion towards where the problem is. We're going to face that problem. We're going to push it away. In this case, we'll push it away with strikes. Then placing the knee. Coming up, inside. Be mindful that your hands are always up. When you watch, your hands are always up protecting your face. Either later, this will allow you to grapple, to grab, but protect your head, your face. It's a good plan not to be hit. Let's go again. Let's do 5 reps out of these. 1, position yourself, let the weight of the bag be helping you. That is, think about coming at me. Inside. Move, hands up. 4, 1 more. 5. So that's one way that you can combine the hands and then the knee. Of course, there are hundreds of combinations that you can do, starting with the backhand. What I would say is, when you train in the back at home, the most common mistake is this. You stay in the range of the strike, always. How to correct that? If you're just doing your jab, okay, think about even going back. That would be better than staying, okay? But, more important, can you move in? Can you hit and get out of the line? More interesting. Focus on striking first, and then from here, having the footwork to stay outside. And same thing will apply. So going in, and then either one direction, the other, or going inside. So we walked overall. I have a bag at home, using the hands, in this case using the palms for striking, either in linear movements, that is moving forward, or in movements that you can observe a circular trajectory in here, in this plane of motion. How many repetitions? What I've seen, and all that overall, a fight, I'm not talking about a combat fight or a title fight, where you have bouts, and bouts could come from 1 minute to 5, depending on the rule set, numbers of rounds. That is a very interesting information. For you that are learning about how to defend yourself, to 17 seconds. And the only reason for this is observation. YouTube videos. Or someone bringing his friend into this. So you need to be really explosive in those 5 seconds. but the hands are up, protecting your head. And we talked about how to train. So I would say, put your timer, bring 10 minutes, do rounds of 3 minutes. But in those rounds, just because you have a notion of what you're working on, go, you have the timer on, the next time that you come here to the back, say, okay, in my first 3 minutes, they were good, I feel the body. Now I need to be a bit more explosive. So we'll go. Same technical pattern, way more speed. Okay, so increase the speed in there. Next thing is you'll see that like, you'll need that carb to come up. That would be my recommendation. Start with the technique and then finalize with the full rounds. Enjoy your day. This was a tutorial on how to use boxing bags at your home when you have that gear. Enjoy.